Wow. So again, this was lots of stuff to take in. But thanks very much for staying on. This week was all about cooperation. We discussed why firms cooperate with each other, or put differently, how cooperation can be achieved in a market. We first looked at games with finite repetitions. Given that there is a clear endpoint of the game, the threat of retaliation is not a credible one, and hence the firms will always deviate, and they will never manage to coordinate their behavior. We discussed this using the example of the organizing committee of the Olympic Games ordering streetlights from a supplier by a certain date, so that's the defined endpoint. In the case of games with infinite repetitions, we have a different story. Why? Because there's no clear endpoint to the game, and that's why retaliation is a credible threat. So therefore, aspects such as the likelihood that the game goes on, the relative value from deviating once compared to cooperating forever, the interest rate, the number of competitors in the market, and the degree of punishment for deviating all play a role in determining cooperation. We discussed this using the example of the diamond cartel. And we finally analyzed the idea of commitment as an enabler of cooperation. And we here use the example of Airbus and Boeing and their competition for a new large-scale plane. So all of this is highly relevant to understand real market dynamics, and it's going to help us move on throughout the course. So I hope you could follow it, and I hope you enjoyed it. For now, please internalize the content, ask questions in the forum, and by all means do this week's quiz. So that's all from me for now. Do have a good time, and I hope to see you back next week. Cheers for now.